back with another Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts episode, and you're seeing me here with the Zara class. They're getting a refit. It's been a couple of turns. We've gotten the new Mark 3-inch gun, even if that's not going to be much of a useful thing for my ships right now, but it's there. The reason why I've moved on a few turns is because there's been nothing of interest, really. Like, the most interesting thing is I've mothballed a few of the older, armoured cruisers, and they're basically up for sale right now. That's about it, really. 21.5 knots. I'm going to have to induce the boilers to get the efficiency right. And the 4-inch is going to get replaced by a few twin 3.1s instead. Yep, that sorts most of the way out. 3.1-inch, and then that placement tip. Sort of a weird looking layout, but I don't mind. I don't worry. I will survive. Okay, many bulkheads, and then that's the Zara's refit. And once the Zara refits are completed in 3 turns' time, I will begin the next set of dreadnoughts, and I will start getting those built. And once they are built, I might then send just a small token force over to get something done in this war against Japan and China. They're the two nations that it's good going to war with them because, like, they're going to have to send ships over where then they'll have debuffs of speed and unable to be repaired. But then it also sort of has the thing of, if they don't send ships, then you don't really have anything you can do. Right, the original variation of Zara is gone. All those guys are refit for 3 turns. Oh yeah, I'm building up new dock sizes, as you probably saw when I went into finance screen. Fleet commissioning, -5 million. Oh, it's the commissioning of the new armoured cruisers of the exact reason why I took the other ones off. Yeah, I'm going to bring admiral back to full commission status. You move back to somewhere where you can actually do decent things. Okay, let's get forging and quality sorted, and carry on focus on engines as well, because the engines are important. Like with Japan and China, it's essentially saying we're at war, but we're not actually fighting each other. It's sort of like a phony war period between, well, us and Japan, that is. China, yeah, they did some stuff to us. Port striking mainly. Steam turbines. I can hold off on crop 2 to get the turbines a little quicker. Britain are losing transports. Portugal want the Drake class. Okay, so it's stuff with like ungoverned territories and that. Britain have control over Chad. So next up for me would be waiting for the Japanese or Chinese to appear. Then when they do make an appearance, we shall hopefully blow them out of the water. Okay, German Reich has had mine damage, ships. Oh, against Lebanon. Should be awesome. 1,000-ton destroyers soon. What 1,000? They won't give us a new hull, but I will be able to get a new destroyer out of that. Everything there in 2 turns. It's great, perfect timing. Right, so obviously I have the Drakes and that, but I want to wait on the new one until we get a second superimposed, but then again we got the new hull and turbines and stuff finally, so no, that's in 2 turns of turbines. You know what? I'm gonna wait for the new turbine tech. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the new turbine tech, and then I will build us a brand new battleship. So 2 turns, then a new battleship. That would be awesome. Whoa. So yeah, 2 turns, right? Right? Yeah, 2 turns. 2 turns on all those things, and then we are gold. Like, why not Japan and China are actually going to send anything to us? Because we're just sitting here, as Italy, we're sitting here eating our pasta, baking our pizzas, and getting another ally in Portugal. No, Chile, I mean. Okay, so another turn, then we get all the stuff there. Cruiser design, 8,000 ton light cruisers. Oh god, we're behind. Very far fucking behind on cruisers. On a lot of stuff, not just cruisers. That's what happens when you go a bit too greedy on initial starting ships. Okay, my optimist decided that, well, that makes a good bet. You already know the drill with this boy. Whenever you jump up at me, I'll give you strokes and attention, but then also face down. There he goes. Thousand-ton destroyers, contact exploders. Gun layout times 2 superimposed guns. Do we even need a freaking ask? 100% just to 2-turn it. Once we get the 2 superimposed guns, then bang, we have a brand new battleship to build. And it will be glorious. It will be a glorious ship. For those of you who want to know, at time of recording and streaming right now, Britain is in the middle of a massive heat wave. Just thought I should mention that. Us in the United States and us in Russia are a concern. Those two I will try and improve relations with, because I want/need improved relations with them. Right, so Chile wants new destroyers, okay. Focus there and there, because we're behind on them. We're behind on a lot of stuff, like I said, but again, we can't properly sort that out yet for a little while. Okay, so front tower in place like so. Secondary tower, same. That one is a smaller footprint. So, caliber wise, '13s, can I fit a 13 up there? I can't. Why? Why, game? Why? Why'd you do this to me? That's as far forward as it can go. It's as far forward as it can go. I can't do it with 13s. Fun. 12s then. Twelves work. But the ship had a game is fighting me all the way against that, but it worked. Okay, and then I'm gonna do another set of 12s in echelon. In echelon, because then we still have the wing turrets, yes, but also as well it means that we're using up less weight on them. There we go. They're in echelon. They have equal firing arcs. So yeah, the Montalbano name does finally get used, even if it wasn't in the initial ship that it was supposed to be used in. Damn my misclicks. Anyway. Anyway, the Montalbano class will be given turbines. And you will be going the fleet speed at least. Oh, you're going actually 0.5 knots faster than the standard fleet speed, so the 0.1 starboard way or second. Fine. Citadel, anti-flood, bulkhead reinforcement, and here comes the overweight complaint team. I'll wait here for days longer till sister comes to wash my sins away. That doesn't have any sort of fire arc, so advanced hydras, I'm not going electrical turrets. Coincidence. 12, 4.5, 4.5. I said 4.5, not 4,5. 4-inch. 2's on the extended. 2 there. 8-inch there, because I don't really care much for my admirals and their safety. 12, 5, 10, 4, 2. So right, and then a couple of 3.1 dotted around. Finishes off the third outfit of the ship. Right, that's the Montalbano class. Third generation for us, dreadnoughts. I'm saying third generation because first gen's the Drakes, second gen is the Romers, third gen Montalbanos. I never had a chance to. So the Monza Banner class is going to have, regardless of stuff, 6 ships laid down. 6 laid down, although 6 aren't going to be built just yet. Tripoli, how they'll pronounce your name. Yeah, only 2 of them can be constructed right now without causing us any problems. Portugal, we have actually decided that we are not going to ally with you. Canada, yeah, you can keep the Drake class. So this next turn then leads to Portugal obviously saying goodbye to us as a ally. They now have a dangerous potential enemy right next door to them. Oh, just imagine if they pursue good relations with Japan or China. Because of our terrible, terrible deeds to try and get more capacity. Right, so the Drake class we got there, that's being built for us now, is going to the scrappers for good. So we got like 10 turns and 18 turns and stuff like that till our next battleship comes out is in 10 turns. And that's of a Romer class battleship. Because of the recent disagreements with Portugal, we now own them. Light Cruiser 4, that's improvement on that front. Defensive minefields, Britain. Canada want a destroyer. Okay. Russian Empire. Relationship improvement, please. Turret mechanisms. Armor forging is next. Yeah, we don't even have submarines yet. Oh, I have to do it individually. No. Mothball, mothball. Carlo Free, mothball. And San Marco, mothball. Sweden and Greece have got some more of their destroyers. Anti-torpedo nets. Did it take us seriously this long to get anti-torpedo nets? France, Germany, and Austria-Hungary are supporting us. Ottoman Empire signed an alliance with the Brits now. We cannot build another battleship right now. Well, another foreign battleship, because we are wanting to resume our actual battleships for home use. And no one has yet taken us up on the offer of the older armoured cruisers. Oh! It's been foretold now. Only Carlo 3 will stay around, but Carlo 3 will only be staying around because of historical ship preservational reasons, and she's been decided. Sort of like Arturo is for the torpedo boats. Oh, frick off, we're control stations over a decade behind. A lot of stuff we're over a decade behind, a lot of stuff we're very behind. As the tech thing says there, we're very behind. And I admit it, we are. Can the game just give a mutual peace offering between the two of us? Three of us, I mean. But you get it. Still. Mutual offering of peace would be quite nice. You know what, I'm going to amass a bit of a fleet out. That is going to be my bit of a fleet, everyone from that port, and they're going to hopefully go and do a good job at getting us a battle to go and sort out. Really cute. This has been a lot slower of an episode today. And a lot sweatier one as well, considering the fact, as I mentioned offhandedly earlier, Britain is in a heat wave right now. Which is great. No. It's not great. No, what it is horrible. Germany has decided to try and invade a new place after losing most of their African colonies to me. Okay, France now owns the Canaries. Yeah, you guys move out a little further into the Indian Ocean. And then you guys are heading down to Africa to start sort of defending that port of ours. August into September of 1911. Well, we get the new armor forging gear and stuff, and the Americans have found Algeria as a threat. Oh, we've had a fleet meeting, we finally get a battle, viewers! So viewers who have stuck on for this long, well done! You actually get entertainment now! Oh, and it's the freaking large group of theirs. Pre-dreadnought, pre-dreadnought, pre-dreadnought. All pre-dreads. All of the Fuso class. That's how confident we are. We've even brought along logisticals. Yeah. Yeah, that's how confident we are. Over the hills and far away, praise he will return one day. Far from the mountains and the sea, in her arms again he'll be. Over the hills and far away. Over the hills and over the hills and over the hills and far away. Okay, so they got a lot more lighter ships. We got they got a lot more ships in general, not just of lighter type. So Rome and you can break off. You can join that battle line. You can join that battle line, and yeah, everything is led by the Navy flagship, not just the fleet flagship, but the flagship of the whole Navy, the Drake. And then these are Rome classes, which, did they get their refit? Yeah, they did get their refit. Yeah, I did refit, I might remember now. So yeah, regardless of class, logistical or Zara, in the other case of a ship here, we have equal speed on most of our ships actually. So this is the Fusais, Mark 1 guns. Are they behind or have they never refit the Fusais? Seems it's more the latter of they never refit the Fusais than any sort of lack of technology on their front. Then again, the armored cruiser here as well has a similar problem with their mark of gun. There's the first lot of torpedo boats, and they're not as deadly as I thought they'd be. They're still deadly, just not as much as I expected. Going down already. You fire your mains, your secondaries go over there. Alright, you lot still go for there for right now. Let's lighten up the load a bit. So the unidentified armored cruiser is already gone. Another unidentified one it will be following. Can we get an identification before she goes down? So the Nokuga, the Noka something, was the first to fall. First wave on shore, first ones to fall. Can you guess where that lyric came from? If you guessed Sabaton, you would be correct. If you didn't guess Sabaton, you would be false. Right, main guns focus on Kumano. Everything focused on Kumano from you guys. Battleships. These guys are actually quite thickly armoured for the type of ship. And what I usually do with that type of ship anyway. Okay, Drakes. Drake come around. You guys come around. You guys harass this poor defenseless little torpedo boat. Oh, give us a little help with Kumano. And then you can send your 3.1 inch battery towards Guys go for Kamano. Everyone else there is also going for Kamano. You guys focus on the more damage thing. The armored cruisers are taking on Kamano right now. Oh no, they got torpedoes off in our direction. Drake's gonna get hit. Those guys are focusing on Kumano. High explosive, high explosive. They've only got side mounted chops. They'll still be deadly, but means I can go like in front of back of them without problem majorly. I need ships to sink just because of the fact I need to sort of increase my processing power. Not Vino's processing power. And it'd be a lot easier when it has to load less ships. Rome's gonna take a hit. They're going down. You guys go for Chikuma now. Going Rome looks as if it's in a spot of trouble. My armored cruisers do so as well, but it's not as bad as trouble as their armored cruisers. Are currently suffering. Rome, you're detaching, and you are going to head out that way. Get out of here, pretty much. Sinking's credited to extensive fire, but I actually credit it to ramming. These ships need to take a lesson from Sir Brave Robin by this point. Well, my older battleships. Newer ones, slightly better luck on the surviving things. Again, I only say slightly better because there it is, only slightly better luck in surviving things then. You guys just go for torpedo boats. Rome, are you even moving? Okay, if you want to go for the torpedo boats, go with your secondary guns. So right now for my guys, it's focus on getting the hell out. Any means humanly necessary. Although we may be encountering our first loss of the battle, with another one of the logisticals going down. Nope, because Chukuma got sunk before okay, refocus your fire on the Kumano. Oh, the hell. We get a dud from that range. They fire at a shorter range and don't get a dud. If that isn't AI biased, it's most obvious. I don't know what is. Oh, Monroe's got a new video out. Yorick's oh, I need to see that when I finish this stream. Yorick's return. The return of the Yorick. That'll be fun. Let's see. Fun to see the Yorick return. For those of you who don't know about the legendary Yorick, watch one of Brother Monroe's older German campaigns. I think it's the one before the current one he's doing. He had a battle cruiser called the Yorick that basically deleted everything it saw. Don't be doing the I want to be fleet flagship. No, I'm fleet flagship thing. You know, I'll just do this to avoid that argument of who the hell is the fleet flagship and who the hell isn't. Well, flagship of that force, I'll say. Force flagship. Division flagship. That's a more appropriate word to use, division flagship. Flooding's there. The Drake has only got some damage from a torpedo and shells, but nothing highly major. Okay, send your secondaries that way, because you need to defend yourself from torpedo boats. Then once this is done, we can see who is the MVP of my fleet. Right, so the only ships I need to worry about now are the dreadnoughts, because everyone else has been disengaged from the fight. Penetration flooding against Fuso, which has already badly wrecked her. She's falling out of line already. Japan learns the hard way. The way of the dreadnought is the way to go. Marines are heading towards Fuso still. So yeah, the majority of our force is taking damage, and we'll have to go into port for repairs, but we've at least sunk the majority of the Japanese stuff. But the two Japanese forces that I was hoping to encounter, this is the one I didn't want to encounter, but it seems that my concerns of this fleet being underperforming were null and void. Zuiho has been dealt a severe blow. Right, secondary guns towards the Hado now, because that's becoming one of the more bigger concerns for us right now. Yeah, the Drake's here, just coming in and stealing the show off everyone else. So this is 3/4 of the Drake class we got here. Right, Hato. Will feel the wrath of our secondary guns. While the mains go for the now closest enemy battleship to us. Good news is that they don't have torpedoes. We do. Although knowing the game, the torpedoes are going to miss and the AI is going to be A-okay for those torpedoes. Hato sinks, that's great. It's the last of the torpedo boat threat. He's thought that charging head on to us now would be the best option, and he's paying for that dearly. But ideally, it's his life he paid it with. Ooh, insta kill with the first hit. You know what, let's get light cruisers out of the way. Hold on, while all this is going on, I just need to quickly go check something. Okay. Once the check is done, I came back just in time to see Fuso sink to heavy flooding. But that means surviving of this battle. Once we are done with the blatant murdering of ships here, will be a couple of cruisers. I'm not going after anyone else. So 2 armoured cruisers, 4 of the light cruisers, so only 6 of the Japanese ships escape. Meanwhile, all my ships escape and are going to be so brave Robin run away out of here. Because they're all in various states of damage and need to head back to a port. Loading world. Don't you dare crash, UID. Is that a Monmouth class there? I will agree to the Empire of Japan's conditions of wanting a surrender. Greece, you can get a couple of destroyers, because... Okay. We don't have the dock space to build new ships yet. And then you guys are hightailing it back to an Italian port with a couple 100,000 tons of capacity to fit you all in, and shells were not as behind as the other things. We're still behind on the shells, don't get me wrong, but it's not as bad as other things. I'm wondering, should we take a half of the Philippines if it comes up as an availability? We could, because it'd mean half of Avocado's countrymen are under Italian rule in this reality. Here's the thing, we're not going to get an episode featuring the Mad Admiral until tomorrow at earliest, because of timing differences now, and the fact that I'm okay, we can't take the Philippines off them. I'll just take money. Money, money, money must be funny in the rich man's world. Yeah. Congo's new leader is considered a threat to us. Okay, Oh, it's one of the new armoured cruisers. Sort of a proto-esque battle cruiser. Speaking of battle cruisers, we're not going to get battle cruisers for a while. Big guns, Mark 311s as well. Tech we should have gotten 1903, but we're over a decade behind on research, and it seems that Japan is also very behind on research. If things are going the way I think they are. Oh, regardless, we are conquesting another part of Africa, just this time Portuguese Congo, which rebelled and is now the only part of Congo that isn't occupied by anyone. Canada won a Monzabano. Okay, Canada can have a Monzabano. Just that, my two there are going to the scrappers then, and you're being suspended for a turn while we get the last Drake completed. The unintentional extra to the Drake class battleship, which was ordered by the Canadians off of us. Now, speaking of the Drake class, I'm going to be refitting them soon. No, the next on the refits would be the Romans, actually, because they have got updated main guns. Now, but no, the Drakes need to go first, but I don't have the ability to get the Drakes to come into active service just yet, because I to put them in for another rebuild would want better 12-inch guns. And I'm expecting we won't have gotten Portuguese Congo, but only time will tell, time will tell, only time will tell. Okay, we failed. We did a lot better than the army would have. Because at least we knew we failed a whole multiple months before we actually did fail. everyone that's in a port goes to in being. Unless of course they're at sea. Then the D salutes here. Scrap. Della salutes, I mean. The remaining 2 Romes that need refit are going into refit. 4 turns. Means we're down the Rome class. The Della Salute class is goodbye for now. Well, forever. Oh, the pizza's at 10 inches, which means they're going to need to get updated with their newer guns, but that can wait. Suspend. You're a turn in repair, so you will be fine. Suspend. 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 Suspend refit. Suspend repair. Suspend, and then just let's get ourselves squared away and get the first of the Monzabanos out first. And then we start with more repairs. Continue with more repairs. Like, we start the actual repairs after Monzabano comes out. As we've got 6 battleships and 2 armoured cruisers in need of repair. And then 23 turns on that one. Resume. Resume. Resume, and right, so that's all our capacity for now. So we're still helping against Germany, even if we've made peace with the Germans. Bigger heavy cruisers. But I've realised we're going to be late on battle cruisers. Like how we're still running semi-pre-dreadnoughts. That's what the Romes are, because their whole form is of a pre-dreadnought, but then everything else about them is sort of dreadnought-like, so... Dreadnought improvement stuff, 2 turns, it should be 1910 tech. Okay, so let's get pace out of repairs. Free up our repair yards of a logistical ship. So we still have our war with China to deal with. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Britain, China. China's still got a growing GDP. They're better than us GDP wise. Bastards. I'm thinking just maybe sending a large fleet over and invading Formosa, but Formosa or Pengu. Guam is independent. Could do that, but then we get intelligence that they're actually planning to send in ambush fleets. And so I'm going to set up an ambush the ambush. A few roamers. And if I can find where the hell Monzabano is. Fleet. First off, unsuspend. Oh, Monzabano is still building. I thought she was completed. No, it's the ones we took off Portugal that completed. Okay then. That should be a good enough force, I guess. Mark 4 4-inch guns. There's at least something we're not behind technology-wise on. It's not much, but it's something. It's something. Oh boy. What are you looking at? Don't provoke us, Japan. We only just come fresh off a war. Try and improve relations. 1 month on everything there, and Pickrick 2 in a turn as well. We're behind on Krupp. Our expenses are too high. Let's get the drakes that need repairs done done. Transport cap can go down because we don't actually need to do transport cap anymore. And crew train can take a turn's worth of sacrifice. And then I'll swap both things around, and I need to go back to internals protection because we've only got Citadel 1. We only have Citadel 1, and that's a problem because yeah, it's embarrassing how far behind we literally are as a nation. God, I gotta do that option. Small gun barrels, Mark IV guns, Pickrick. On a couple of destroyers, yeah, you can have them. Japan's relations are positive. It's good. They're invading British East Africa. Range finders and internals protection. Hey there, boy. Hey there. Hey. 93% there, there's 9% there. Seems that Germany is trying to regain German Africa, but just in a obviously a lot different of a form than what the previous German Africa was like. And then the Drake herself, 2 turns, which will correspond with the commission dates of new battleships, the commissioning period of new battleships, I mean not date, period. But yeah, the Italian Empire is growing. Got the better out of him. Indonesia signs an agreement with the Americans. France sailed to take control somewhere. Where's that supposed Chinese ambush? Well, Chinese force heading towards me. That I'd sent those ships out for. I think they got wiped out. Wiped off the chalkboard. Right, this fleet here, which includes Roma class, which can wait longer till they're rebuilt. Head towards Hong Kong. We'll go and give Hong Kong a visit. 6 turns for range finders we should have had ages ago. I find this hilarious. Okay, a turn, a lot of repairs and actual constructions are completed. And we go into positive! Woohoo! Positive budget! And my leg hurts badly for some reason. I just need to go do something quickly. I'll just set off the next turn though, because setting off the next turn needs to be a thing that needs to be done. Britain, France, and Japan are losing transport. Okay. How are we with a lot of the world? America and Russia are not liking this. Americans first. Then I'll sort more out as we go. Okay, we've got a port capacity again. What is our current modifiers? GDP growth -5%, but I can go a couple of turns on 70%. Big message me. If you're wondering, friend of mine for college. Okay, Empire of Japan has lost transports. Norway signed an agreement with them. Swedish want new ships. Okay, I'll give the Swedish pagans some new ships. I'll send the mad admiral to Russia. Seeing as he can get him drunk enough on vodka to not attack us on site. Live streaming, Vic. That's what I've been up to. Port strike on Hong Kong. Just in time for me to say naval invasion of Hong Kong goes ahead. Oh, our expenses are too high again. Oh, good news, in a turn we complete our docks, so positives. Well, we have a port strike there. Stereo 2. Canada won those? Okay, it gives me money. Oh, and South Sudan. Oh yeah, I forgot we didn't get South Sudan. So, well, if we get South Sudan, then all our African holdings are connected by land. Almost all. Because I've just realised we have Equatorial Guiana here that's not connected by land. For that would need to take Gabon and Middle Congo or Cameroon and Central Africa Republic. 2 turns on both things there. Yeah, once my stream is finished, I'll be starting to do my Sleeping Sun research. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, music course and Nightwish have this song called Sleeping Sun, and I'm covering it for the course. Canada, we can't give you another Roma class. 79% chance of success. I'm going to hope that the 79% is indeed a true statement, and wait a turn, and then if Hong Kong Island is ours, then great. If Hong Kong Island isn't ours, then we tried at least. Sweden gets destroyers. We have now a foothold in Asia, even if it is just a small one, but it's still a foothold of sorts. Let's move on and see if we can get Pango. Turn on both of those things there. I know it's been really hot. Admiral King's been thrown out. No, we are not selling any more of the Drake class ships because the Drake class have run their course of being built. Yeah, apparently the heatwave should be over. As you can tell, conversation with vehicle doing this just to kill some time. Oh, port strike. Liberia's new leader is considered a threat to the British, and so now they're going after them. Okay. Here's the thing, like a couple of weeks' time, we're going to complain that it's too cold. Hey, Dad.
Right.
Fine.
Is your sister gone yet?
Yeah, I believe so.
Right. What did you want for dinner tonight?
I don't know.
You don't know. Does that mean what? Nothing? We'll have nothing then, alright? Cool.
No,
You know what food is, eh? And that's fine, we just have nothing.
I do know what food is.
Well, then why is it you can't answer a simple question?
I don't know.
You would have known earlier because I was asking this when your sister was on the phone. So don't say you don't know. Maybe spend less time with your head in your computer or your phone and you'll be able to think of stuff. I need to know, Nate, if I've got to walk to the supermarket or stay going home. That's why I'm asking.
Pizza?
Okay, so we're in the supermarket. Alright, which one do you want?
Just a cheese, please.
Okay,
Thin pan if possible.
then I'm possible. Okay, I'll be back in a moment.
Right.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, that was just Dad calling. Also resolve. Policies. No relationship improvements this time round. It's Pengu, then Formosa capturing. I'll be scared on the bus home then if it's going to be dark by that time. Right, another port strike, another invasion thing, but yeah. If we take Pengo and then Formosa, we should be okay, fine. But I'm going to end the stream here, viewers, because Hold on, just make sure that the best option to be picked there is picked. Canada won another one's a Bano. Go. Take it. Go, take it, and yeah, that's going to be the end of the stream, viewers. Hope you all enjoyed, hope to see you all again. Silent service, going silent.